Preparing lobster bisque is both a delightful and rewarding endeavor, perfect for when you want to impress guests or simply treat yourself to a luxurious meal. Here's a guide on how to prepare this exquisite dish step by step. First, let's gather the necessary ingredients. You will need fresh lobster, shallots, garlic, leek, celery, carrots, tomatoes, tomato paste, herbs such as thyme and bay leaves, dry white wine, brandy, heavy cream, butter, and fish or chicken stock. It's important to use high-quality ingredients, as they significantly enhance the flavor of the bisque. Start by cooking the lobster. In a large pot, bring water to a boil and place the lobsters in the pot, cooking them until they turn bright red, which usually takes about 8 to 10 minutes. Once they're done, remove the lobsters and let them cool slightly. Extract the meat from the claws and tails, keeping the shells aside, as they will be used later to enhance the broth. With the lobster meat set aside, it's time to move on to the broth. In a large pot or Dutch oven, melt some butter over medium heat. Add the chopped shallots, garlic, leek, celery, and carrots, sautéing them until they become translucent and fragrant. Next, add the tomato paste and cook for an additional minute before deglazing the pot with some dry white wine. Allow the wine to reduce by half. Once the wine has reduced, add the lobster shells, tomato chunks, and herbs, including the thyme and bay leaves, to the pot. Pour in the fish or chicken stock and simmer the mixture for about an hour. This will allow the flavors to meld beautifully while the thick shells impart their deep, rich essence into the liquid. After an hour of simmering, it's time to strain the stock. Remove and discard the shells and vegetables, leaving a rich, flavorful broth. Return the broth to the pot and bring it back to a simmer. At this point, add a splash of brandy for an extra depth of flavor. Next, blend the lobster meat into the bisque. If you prefer a smoother texture, you may use an immersion blender or transfer the mixture to a countertop blender. Process in batches until smooth. Be sure to return the bisque to the pot and gently reheat on low. Finally, stir in the heavy cream and a few tablespoons of butter for extra richness. Season with salt and pepper to taste. Allow the bisque to heat through without bringing it to a boil. This prevents the cream from curdling, maintaining a smooth and velvety texture. Serve the lobster bisque hot, garnishing it with extra lobster pieces or a sprinkle of fresh herbs like parsley or chives if desired. Pair it with crusty bread to soak up the delicious flavors. Voila! Your lobster bisque is ready to enjoy, a true testament to your cooking prowess.